Welcome to the Housing Experts Podcast. My name is Tom McGiveron, licensed associate real estate broker with Signature Premier Properties. And I've done 2 podcasts here so far. And this, if you look around this background, this podcast room is in our home base, our home office in East Northport. Now, if you're interested in buying a house or selling a house, and you say, hey, Tom, I want to know what's going on. I want to know not only the value of my home, or if you're buying a home, I want to know the value of the home I'm potentially buying. And you're not a client of mine, okay? I want you to text Thomas M2, the letter M, the number 2, to 631-825-9122. Now, when you do that, I'll put this in the description of this video on YouTube. I'm also going to put it on the podcast description. Thomas M2, text that to 631-825-9122. It's the best way to reach me. This way I can then communicate with you and let you know, hey, what do you need from me? And then we can go from there and I can get you all this information. All right? So with that said, here we go. Let's dive in. Now I'm going to be shuffling papers here. I have papers all over the place here, okay? Because this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get you the information that you need to make the best decisions possible as your real estate agent, your real estate advisor, okay? And I'm going to be randomly choosing towns. So if you want to know, again, that your town, you just reach out. Now, this is from the report. I highlighted a couple of things I want to share with you because I think they're mind-blowing. In 2023, the real estate scene on Long Island experienced significant changes, obviously, and we've been in this, right, for several years with low inventory. But we finished the year with the lowest recorded number of homes for sale in New York history. And I've been saying, you hear it on my podcast, we have very critically low inventory. But that's historic. 2023 was historically low. Newly published data obtained from the One Key MLS, Signature put all this together, reveals a 22% year-over-year decrease in newly listed properties across Long Island. And I've been saying this, in 2009 and 10 and 11, when I was a real estate agent trying to sell houses, we had an abundance of homes. Now we have we don't have enough homes. Okay, and it also says in here that most houses experienced multiple offers and sold with multiple offers above asking price. Now, that doesn't mean, if you listen to the last podcast, that we have indicators that are letting us know, hey, wow, what's going on? The dynamic is shifting slowly. So that's why you listen to this podcast, and that's why I do it, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, by the way, Signature Cares we have this food pantry in all the offices, an active food pantry. It's managed, okay, by the staff and by the agents, where if you ever wanted to drop off food, okay, or other items, non-perishable items, you would bring them to any one of our 24 offices. Also, when you work with me, you help feed a family, okay, and feed families, I should say, throughout Long Island, locally here, through our nourishing neighbors, okay, nourishing our neighbors. That's the drive of everything that we do at Signature Premier. So I just want to let you know that I pride myself on that food pantry, and I think it's a great thing. So here we go. I wanted to go over, and I'm going to start with this. Brookhaven, I had Brookhaven Township first, okay? Now, these are the town numbers. This is Brookhaven Town, and I'm going to pick out a random town, like Patchogue. In 2022, the median sales price, now I've been giving you the average sales price on the podcast from last week and the weeks before and all that, but this is the median, okay? I don't love the median price, but hey, you know what? It is a statistic that people pay attention to. The median price was $470 in Patchogue in 2022, $505 in 2023. That's a 7.4% gain. There were 272 sales in that hamlet, and in 2022, 185 in 2023. That's a significant decline in the homes sold. Again, I just told you, right? That's what we experienced in 2023. Let's look at Setauket. 740,250 was the median sales price in 2022. Wow. In 2023, the median sales price was 745.6% gain. That's interesting. See, these are the types of things that you really, as a homeowner, you gotta know, and your real estate agent needs to know. That's why you contact Tom McGiveron. My clients too, real quick, 631-831-9048. That's my standard cell phone. The other cell phone is a company cell phone. When you text that code to me, it automatically comes directly to me. So again, Thomas M2 to 631-825-9122. Okay, 9122. Let's say Stony Brook, 617,000 in 2022, 660,000 was the median sales price in 2023, 7% gain. Wading River, okay, if I asked you what was the town that had the most appreciation year over year, according to the median sales price, would be Wading River. 606 in 2022, 700,000 in 2023 for a 15.4% gain. That's pretty impressive. Very impressive. So that's town of Brookhaven. Town of Iceland. And and we're at almost 10 minutes here, so I'm going to have to, again, I told you I was going to do part two. Part two, I'm just going to dive right in, and I'm going to just split them up. I'll be wearing probably the same thing because I'm going to do that. This is part two right after this. I just don't want to put both together and have this be a long 22-minute dragged out thing. Town of Iceland, Bohemia, where I'm from. And on the next podcast too, I'm going to be going over actual towns and with really specific granular information that you're going to be blown away by, like what the average sales price was in 2000 versus what it was in 2023. Dix Hills, you're going to be absolutely stunned. Like, this is Dix Hills. Again, you want this information, reach out to me. My name's Tom McGiveron. If you want to reach me, I already gave you all the information. If you are on YouTube right now, you're watching this, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with a friend who you think might get something out of it, and comment. Let me know what you think about the information I'm giving you and the flow of the podcast. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.